Hello and welcome back to Runner's Fortune and the Pillars of Sypetia. Where we last left our adventurers, you all had quite the battle with the personified deity of Vulcus.
That's right.
Where you gained assistance from a crazy worgen and his lover. And
Please specify that hot ass lover.
And his hot ass lover.
Literally, her ass was hot.
I mean, yeah.
Funny because there wasn't a lot of smacking, was there? On her part, yeah.
And then the rest of you all went downstairs to both defend the points of power keeping the island afloat while also destroying the anchor that kept it linked to hovering above this island. You succeeded, setting it adrift, and you were teleported by your deity friend. Kind of deity friend.
I know. Succeeded. There was a lot of luck involved there.
It was a C- for effort.
Y'all blinked and were really confused as to what the fuck happened.
And we're teleported back down to the island.
Excuse me, I was running away from a woman. Clearly.
She does not have a hot ass.
No, she had a crazy ass. Stark difference.
And you all did. You returned to your little town, and you came across a group gathered there, all around a large phoenix, who you recognized, and Rashak, who you also recognized, and a black-haired woman, who one of you recognized.
What's he there?
Who he? Which he?
We're shocked. I didn't realize he was there.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh.
What?
I thought he wasn't there.
I thought
he's there.
What's her face was there?
I thought it was just her.
No, he's there.
Oh.
Oh, well, you did not tell us that.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive you said that it was just her and the Elder Phoenix. We looked for Rashak. We did not see him.
He's there.
Oh, cool.
When he was there, he just didn't follow us in.
From us.
It's a good thing I went to the tavern and got drunk then.
Well, I don't have to just deal with this.
No, we brought you back and you got healed from your condition.
That's right. Yeah, but before that.
And you also came across a tiefling named Hazel, who just kind of followed you all into the longhouse. What?
She wasn't able to get into Longhouse. You're leaving out the best part, sir. Very well intimidating check. Made her not go. It did not fail.
Oh, did it?
I rolled a natural 20 on that, and she wasn't able to go into the Longhouse.
She still got in.
No, she did. She went to the bar with us.
Well, and then she got in later.
Okay, let's leave.
We're at later. Yes, I missed the bar scene.
Like skipping over the beach scene in anime where
When I completely forgot what we were doing.
Yep.
In character and out of character.
Yep.
you're playing correct with that.
Alright, I'll shut up now.
So, you all, after a couple of you spent a little bit of time in the bar, you're welcome. You reconvened in the longhouse, where you learned that Tomoko, the black-haired woman, is now and once love interest of Gwyneira.
Yep.
Is now the head of the Hex organization. Wants you to join her.
Yeah.
You also found out that Delit has succeeded in destroying 4 or neutralizing 4 of the 8 Pillars of Sypetia. The Hex organization is currently trying to stop them.
Yep.
Because they claim that if the pillars are completely destabilized, the entire country of Sypet will crumble, and the deity of Sypet will also lose vast amount of power, and the deity of Vulcus will take over this entire area as her domain, and will gain vast amounts of power in the area.
I'm going to take a plane out the next...
It may or may not have been insinuated by Tomoko that should Vulcus, gain those levels of power, she would likely come after the one who she has deemed to, be her husband.
Xander was here. Xander was here.
I might beat the husband.
Every pillar from now on that we destroy, Xander was here.
And so any pillars you destroy will be helping Vulcus, and any pillars you keep will be helping the goddess Sypet, but also whatever pillars you keep will be helping the Hex organization, and whatever pillars you destroy will be helping Belit.
So
Really complicated.
we should just burn down the rest of Cyprus.
At which point,
I like it.
Azazel decided I should step in and probably start fighting this. Tomoko said, I don't want to die. Hazel, I will pay you fucking shitloads of money. 15 star crystals. More than Hazel has ever been offered on a job before. Ever.
Oh. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Just to kind of put this in perspective, what's the most that anybody has right now?
We got a
current
large
thing?
pay sum.
Right.
I'm not going to tell you mine because I gave 100 gold away when I was drunk.
I have 3,667 gold.
Yeah, how much?
3,667.
Actually, 3,621.
Well, I think I gave a lot more gold than I thought. And I have 3,266.
Cool. So
Income is 3,666.
each of you has 3 star crystals.
Oh, we have enough.
If we take all of our money,
You have 12.
Just one star crystal.
She can charge a thing to still be fine.
And
I mean, how much does Ad have? It's his life we're saving here.
not that much. You guys didn't share that much with
We
them.
did it. We broke it evenly. Between everybody.
You definitely did not break it evenly.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How much pay meds you on, sir?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Well, it's
Azazel
not
currently
involved in the death
has-
tunnel.
Yeah, exactly.
240 silver.
Hey, did we ever take the money from our other adventure
Correction.
before he left?
241.
You can just have, what's his name?
Hawthorne?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have his character sheet at the end.
He had 250 gold.
Cool.
Quarter of a star crystal.
Silver, guys. He has 0.2.
Making up a BS word.
No, he got quite a bit because he dug through the thing a lot.
He did.
And he didn't spend very much. And that might be partially BS, but I know it was in the 200s somewhere.
Azazel now has 0.2 of a star crystal.
Sort of, kind of a prince of
No.
I'm sure
No.
he can get
We're really getting sidetracked with this whole,
Money?
this recap thing here. But I just have to point this out. He's a whatever in the Dalit army. He has a giant purse wherever.
You mean first in line to the throne of
Yeah,
God?
exactly. So shut up.
Just to put that on him.
I'm sure he could write a note and by tomorrow he'd have money. Okay?
My private yacht is not in the harbor. I don't have my money.
That's how he talks when he's drunk. He turns all posh when he's drunk.
He goes Prince mode.
Good morning to ya, and what?
Pinky's up while he sips his ale. Actually, I feel like he's a wine guy.
The person of Dellet struck me as a combination between ultra posh British and like back alley Australian.
Why? We have that one person from Dellet.
And when we were there,
did we actually ever make it to Dellet?
No, there was the fortress that was taken over by Dylan that you saved like 4 people from.
yeah, so we had like 5. 4 of them died.
And then there was the platoon that you guys came across
Oh, season 10!
that was, bowing and scraping the entire time to Azazel.
But
Lord Azazel, Lord Azazel.
Felix was in his emo stage. He's very self-centered right now. He wasn't paying attention to jack shit. That accent sounded like.
Sorry, his emo phase was what? 10 minutes ago?
What's happening right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, we're at the end of it. We're just killing
And
everyone.
now he's suddenly going to have a lip. He's going to have to go hang out in the lawn.
We're gonna have about 20 minutes before I have a lip.
Alright, get back to you.
So, Hazel attacked Azazel, and that's where we left it.
No!
We haven't rolled for anything, right?
Correct.
Cool. Can I cast Sanctuary on Azazel?
Yes, you can.
Cool. So he gets a +8. Hang on a second. Let me give you the exact number. Where are you, Sanctuary? You get a +8. Oh, well, he's probably within 30 feet of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he gets a +8 to all of his defenses. Equal to half of your wisdom skill, so 16 minus.
Hey, I'm sorry, my guy. Counterspell.
Alright.
Oh, I wasn't done yet. I was also going to charm Hazel as well.
Well,
Do that.
you cast this one first.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Counterspell that?
How much power did it cost?
It costs 4 power.
Less than 15.
Less than 15.
Yes.
What's the opposed roll?
Yeah, so go ahead and make a wisdom check. Yeah, each of you go ahead and make a wisdom check.
That is going to be a 31.
And for Hazel?
39.
Alright.
Big oof.
It fizzles out of existence.
I feel like you're gonna 30. On my E30.
Of course you're going to counterspell that.
Of course.
I'm assuming I can't counterspell a counterspell.
If you have nimble reaction, you can.
Nimble reaction is not a thing yet. I asked you about
Oh, yeah.
No. So you can't say that you have nimble reaction.
Well, because it came from the catfolks. It wasn't a power, it was a catfolk
You're
ability.
a military passive ability, right?
Yes.
Cool.
That's why it's in one of my spreadsheets, but not the
Yeah, it's in
one.
cat spreadsheet. We had it.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked you what level it was, because I wanted it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, then I'm going to do the next thing. We'll try and charm her.
Okay.
Just, how we doing?
That's going to be a 19.
Versus.
Willpower.
Oh, you know what? No.
Hold.
I want to use a luck and re-roll that.
Okay. You had not heard the result yet, so that is allowed.
That is going to be a 24.
Hits.
It hits?
Willpower.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, on success, target becomes charmed by you until the end of your turn. Can attack the charmer or harm them in harmful effects powers. They are treated as an ally for the purpose. So I can essentially tell Hazel to not attack her, correct?
What'd you cast?
So you are now charmed. You cannot attack the charmer or harm them with harmful effects or powers. You and they are treated as an ally for the purpose of area of effect spells.
Okay.
So she can still attack.
Yep.
Yes.
You could get in the way, though.
I'm so dumbstruck. My brother charmed a woman.
In the time this is happening, could I do that?
Can you read the charmed thing again, please?
Charmed. You cannot attack the charmer or harm them with harmful effects or powers. They are treated as an ally for the purpose of area of effect spells.
Attack them being attacking with a weapon? Or
Weapon or power, skill, etc.
Anything.
Because you cannot harm them with harmful effects or powers.
Okay, so
basically, you have lost the capability to deal damage.
Okay.
It essentially.
That's the key. Okay. I'll cast a mobilization on him if he tries to move.
I would consider that a harmful effect.
Okay.
now
Yeah, so you cannot attack the charmer or harm them with harmful effects or powers. A negative status effect, I would consider a harmful effect.
Okay.
So last time I used charm, I used it on the Queen of Sypetia. And I was able to shift the charming to somebody else to where they had to listen to the said person.
There was some extra stuff that went on with that.
So would I still be able to move in front of boss? Or like if they get a hit in, could I then after?
Yeah, you'd be able to move soon.
Okay.
What's anyone else doing at the moment?
What kind of a position am I in right now?
Aren't you bumping uglies with Tomika?
Yeah, am I on the floor? Are we standing? Like, because I know we were grappling each other essentially.
Standing at the moment. Yes.
Okay. Can I summon an undead thrall in between us?
That's one way to break up ocean. Corpse!
I will allow you to make a wisdom check for the proper placement of this to make it go up in between the two of you.
Okay.
But yes.
I just imagine the little legs sticking out of the roof of the ceiling.
That means a lot.
It's legit. The first Jumanji with Robin Williams.
There we go. Nat 20.
All right.
I won the first time.
As it pops up directly in between the two of you, and as it pops up, you two actually quite separate around it. It's gross, decaying skin rubbing off on both of your front.
Do I get to mark that 20? I'm going to have to do it.
I really feel like Tomiko was going in for a kiss. And then, running decaying skull right in front. And she's like, ooh.
There was definitely kissing happening. It was not going in for a kiss. It was.
Really?
I thought we had stopped that at that point.
What did he just play?
I have to double check the exact timing of said kiss. For all intents and purposes.
Little jaw dislocated hanging off the side. That was on Tomiko's side. Got the smooch in the lower jaw.
Yeah, I got away.
So what are you doing, Nick?
Well, considering I'm pretty sure Hazel just launched it at and everything just happened, I'm still confused on what's going on.
Is there with charm, is there an audible, or is there some sort of a way for them to know that Hazel's been charmed, or is that something I need to speak out?
You would have to speak out.
Okay.
I mean, given time to a lengthier duration and time to look at them, yeah, you would be able to tell. But in the middle of combat, not so much.
Okay.
All right. Edham, what are you doing?
Edham's gonna attack Hazel.
Hopefully. Edham's gonna cast command on her.
Okay. Sounds familiar. Someone just cast command recently on someone else and succeeded in telling him to grovel.
Almost. Funny how that works. Almost like it's a good spell.
Bravo. Who's that casting?
Azazel.
Oh, Azazel.
It succeeded.
That's why Azazel is kneeling on the ground.
What happened?
That's why he fell to his knees.
Yeah, shit.
No, we didn't know. All we knew was that Alex fell to his knees.
Because Art didn't come to the bar with us. He stayed in the room.
Yeah, he stayed with me.
That's right. What a great guy. All your friends that you've been traveling with left to the bar with you, some weird person.
And success or failure?
It's a success. It is a,
Okay.
25 against willpower.
And you know your willpower, so
I do know my willpower. Funny how that works.
I know, right? What commands do you speak to yourself?
You should really text yourself.
Do it now.
Halt.
All right. Hazel becomes immobilized for her next round.
She's still charmed or no?
She is.
Okay.
It's Raya's turn.
Oh dear.
I forgot she existed.
Damn.
Damn.
Forgot you were a person there.
All right. So, Raya is going to start off by casting Arcane Shield on Azazel. With her passive, she can.
Are these real passes or are these ones that aren't in the player handbook yet? Make sure that they're properly.
I'm not 100% sure. It's on her character sheet.
I mean, that sounds like something that should be available at some point, but...
But I am so far into the next iteration of the way that things function, I don't remember where we are.
Just add Nibble Reactor at level 9, please. Okay.
Well, currently none of the powers have levels, so...
Yeah, they do. All powers have levels.
Not where I'm at. I've currently stripped like 70% of the powers. And 60.
Just roll your dice, sir.
It really will make things much better. We're gonna luck that. That's the same number. Much better.
Are you kidding me?
Is anybody doing anything?
She's charmed.
Yeah, but this is to Raya, not you.
I know, I'm just shouting she's charmed.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
As you said, is anybody else doing anything right now? I'm just shouting out that Hazel is charmed.
Cool. Mainly to the point of, is you there?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. Is Hazel reacting to this casting of Arcane Shield?
I thought I already used my reaction.
Well, you can react to each stimuli.
Okay.
Not once a round.
Immobilized now, though.
Right, which means she has no movement.
Can't move.
Halt. Halt means she doesn't do anything.
Halt means...
No
Halt.
movements, no actions.
Okay,
So,
freeze.
which is also another word for halt. They're synonyms.
Oh, but halt is... Okay.
Cinnamons?
You're bad at English.
I would go with halt means stop moving, which means immobilization. Versus freeze is completely stop moving entirely, which includes no casting or anything.
Freeze is, I imagine, freeze tag, which you stand still. Halt is like what the guard yells at you to stop doing everything.
Okay. Or cease. Okay,
Cease.
but you wanted her to stop everything.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then that succeeds. Followed by... She will then cast Sanctuary on both Azazel and herself.
You can do it twice.
If you use multiple actions, yes.
Well, yeah.
Come on, don't say yes.
And she will surge and will cast Wisdom's Weapon on herself. And so then we would consider Hazel stunned. Raya is going to
defending themselves.
Yep. Is going to step up and use a felling blow. What?
Looking at you.
So that is going to be a 27 versus armor for Hazel.
How many?
27.
Again,
Armor.
misses.
Alright. Luck that. 33 versus armor.
Hits.
Okay. Hazel is knocked prone, and as long as Raya remains adjacent, the target cannot stand up.
Okay.
Alright.
Any damage?
6 physical.
Okay. Resistance is somewhere on this sheet. More than 6.
So reduced down to 1.
Okay.
Alright. Tomiko is the only person I don't think has acted yet at this point.
Uh-oh.
Roll, Raggy.
It's serving the premium. What?
I don't think she has those. She is going to step back. Tears forming in her eyes.
Took out the other one on the way up. The Jabo got caught.
Why?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said that fucking word. Nope, not back.
I mean, that's an option. You don't have to respond. You can just go.
I am done with people telling me what to do with my own life. I'm going to decide for myself, and you can't stop me.
I wanted you to just come with me so we could be together forever. You and me. I'll ask one more time. Please.
No. I'm behind skeleton. Technically, it's between us anyway. I don't have time to put up an arcane shield or anything.
Not unless you have that as a reaction.
No. Is that even something we can use?
You just got this.
Yeah, you suck.
I mean, it's somewhere. I'm sure that one is somewhere in the passives. Whether that's for a level you currently have access to, I'm not sure.
I've looked at the passes the last 6 weeks.
Did you look in the Path of the Alchemist?
Yes.
Path of the Defender? Or Path of the Armorer?
I looked at a lot of them. I will look again. What's it called?
It should be like Quick Shield or Rapid Shield
I
or.
will look again.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
It's probably in Path of the Armorer.
Okay, I'll look again.
That's our arcane shield.
Continue doing your thing. I'll look.
And she's going to cast Cone of Cold.
That's rude.
Not the cold cone. Friendly cone of shame, though.
Yes.
So, let's see. She's also going to... Oh, right, that doesn't exist. I can't do that.
What was it called again?
It's either like Rapid Shield or Quick Shield. Or...
So it's not in the Alchemist, and it is not in the Armor.
Perfect! It's a new one then. Look at that.
Sentinel, and I'll look in the Warrior as well.
It's definitely not in the Warrior, I can guarantee you.
What is she casting? Sorry?
Cone of Cold.
Is that a spell that costs more than 15 power?
It does cost more than 15, yes.
Okay, never mind. I can't counterspell it.
I was about to do the same thing. I was going to ask that.
Can I use a Tropic Ward?
Can we both counterspell it if it's more than 15? Simultaneous counterspell?
Only if you fusion them.
I would like... I'd like
I mean, you got probably you gave and able to do
to
that.
roll a luck check for me. To fire this off in the exact same split second.
Can I luck that luck check?
I'll allow it.
Thanks.
And Tropic Ward is a reaction. Then yes.
Yep. When your target is an attack, you may impose
What'd you get?
disadvantage on
Ten.
the attack.
I got a 12.
Okay. Well, you two could block something up to 22 power.
That's kind of cold.
40.
Fuck.
Damn.
She's like max level, probably. We're gonna die.
Well, it was
Yeah, you know what? It was an attempt to try to make you not freeze.
Thank you.
Fix it.
So a Tropic Ward imposes disadvantage?
Yes.
Plus
Okay.
If the attack missed, you gain advantage on the you make as long as you do so before the previous turn.
Well, so roll a nat 20. And then
shit.
5.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Didn't you do the Tropic Ward?
So that'll be a 55 versus armor.
Ouch. Yeah, no, that still hits.
And that...
Sanctuary.
Okay, who else is gonna get hit in this cone?
Let's see, who else are the ones that would be furthest back? Azazel's kind of over there, Hazel's kind of over there.
How long is the longhouse? Let's just figure that out first. I'm assuming that they're on one opposite end of the longhouse at this point.
No, they're kind of in the middle area.
So then basically everybody's getting hit.
It's just basically she's angling it that way, so who's off over here versus who's in that. So Azazel and Hazel are off to the side. Raya would be off to the side because she was grappling with Hazel kind of thing. The rest of you had all
Have I
pretty
been
much...
allowed to move yet?
You had not been allowed to move yet.
So then I would assume that I'm not over there.
Yeah, you would still be kind of in the doorway. The rest of you would kind of all still pretty much be in the doorway area.
We're just doing it over the door.
He's like out in the.
I need you to duck real fast. Alright, cool.
You didn't just be casting shit probably from the door like a club ceiling.
And, so 55 versus everybody's armor?
Oh, that hits everybody? I thought we had determined that it didn't
Well,
hit.
not those three over there.
Oh, she was casting it on us.
Which 3 does it not hit?
I did not hit Hazel or Raya or
I thought
Azazel.
it did hit
Okay.
them, and we were out of it. Oh, that hits.
It's more to the point of, like, if you guys are at the door there,
Yeah.
she's here with Gwyneira.
Yeah.
The other three are grappling.
No, I was
angling.
thinking that she was angry towards them.
Some of these spells have your name on them. This is to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
55 to armor? Huh.
Yeah,
I mean, does anybody else have anything to negate anything?
I mean, I have.
So,
Counterspell when it failed because it's at 50. We can only go up to 44.
You can only go up to 22 and it was a 40.
Yeah.
Was it a crit?
No, it was not a crit.
I mean, I could try to Anthropic Ward it as well, but I don't think that'll work anything.
No.
I would like to cast no opening. Can they negate a critical hit or advantage against me?
Who
Yeah,
here has the...
Ah,
yeah.
like,
And it was not a
Who out of the people hit has the lowest health?
Me.
Adrian?
Are you?
Yeah, she's
No, she's definitely hit. She is the primary target.
Wait.
You all are just
Hang on a second.
splash.
Hang on a second. We have to look at it like this.
Oh,
Technically,
actually,
wouldn't she
have
have coverage? Because she's hiding directly behind a zombie.
Correct. This is an area of effect mass blast thing.
So I'm thinking that it cones out, so it's coming out of hand, but it's okay.
It does, yes.
I was just trying to help.
I have a resistance to ice, so.
Well, at least one of us does.
No, I don't have.
So this would hit Edham, not Hazel.
Could I do disengage?
That's not a reaction, is it?
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
It's a reaction.
Disengage is a move.
Nope, it says reaction on my character sheet here.
Mine says move.
I got nothing. I'm just going to take a full front of this.
For rapid healing, do I just give the temp HP equal to half healing skill, or do I also add the bonus to that?
You would add bonus.
Okay,
Okay.
so you must have. It was a reaction at one point in time. So never mind.
Okay.
Gwyneira, you have 21 temp HP on top of
Oh, I have 21 extra HP?
temp HP, yeah.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Could I? What is your armor class right now?
My armor is at 23.
Okay, so giving you a +8 won't do anything for that.
No. It's a shame my morph element is.
What was it to hit?
55?
Yeah, no. Nothing else I can do.
No.
I gave you 21 temp HP. That's the best I could do.
Yeah.
Azazel can currently withstand that. Just.
55?
Yeah.
Wow. That's dragon with fronts. No, just kidding.
With the yeah. He can he has a 56 after Raya's buff.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure Azazel was tankiest.
Do what you're gonna do to us.
Okay.
Because I'm putting it off.
Smite me.
Do anything. Because I don't
have a
my
question.
Big hands will
I have a question.
at me.
Yes.
Okay. How big is the burst? You said we're all in the doorway.
Zone 6.
Is the okay? So how far distance-wise is the longhouse? How far away from them are we standing? Are we 15 feet? 20
15 feet.
15 feet. Cool. So the point is to make you survive, right? That's what we're trying to do here.
Or anything. But yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Could I pull what I did with Volkis with Gwyneira? Shadow reach her and then teleport her to the School of Shadows, turn myself to the School of Shadows, and come back?
I don't believe you did that as a reaction. I believe you did that
Okay.
as your
Yeah.
turn.
So, but if we're talking, okay, all right. Never mind.
This is about the half of a second that this is casting.
I'm just trying to think of ways.
Yep. No, I am great with you thinking of all the ways that you can.
Like big him getting me another minor return wouldn't be able to use more element, would it?
No.
Okay, so bodyguard wouldn't do anything, right? In this case? Because that'd have to be the roll of a 55, correct?
What is?
When an ally in burst is attacked, you may spend the burst, or you may spend the power to make the check on success. The target changes to you. This would not do anything in that.
You would have to beat a 55.
Yeah,
Or in that 20.
Potentially hit. Okay, let's just see what happens.
The nat 20, I would allow it.
Now we're wasting it on. Well,
And this is the Pillars of Sypetia.
we all died at the end.
In a code of cold. Screaming on the island of dragons.
Well, at least you won't have to worry about bullshit anymore. It'll be a frozen statue.
That really somehow haunts me even more. I really thought she would come down and be like, have my way with you. Pretty much.
I think you'd be dead, so
I hope.
I feel like shooting.
I really wish you had made Nimble Reactor. Because then I can do it.
That is going to be 154 ice damage.
Okay, so that is half my air.
Yes.
Minus the 3 people that are.
Yes, with your resistance, Anata.
So it's half.
Yes.
So how much was this?
154. So it'd be 77.
Minus your resistance from.
Correct. Don't forget to minus your resistances,
And the
everyone.
21 that he gave me.
That 154, right?
Yes.
Minus 16.
130.
Sorry.
I'm not 40.
No, you should be 100.
You're 43? It didn't reduce you to 0?
No, because it halved, and then he gave me the extra 21, and my resistance is 13.
So are you worried about wounds right now?
No.
Cool. Because I'm bloody.
I am very
And I've
bloody.
taken more health than my surge value.
I went from having 196 hit points to having 60.
Is anyone down?
No.
No.
Because,
Fuck.
tell you the truth, before we came, I made sure that Nick's character was built properly.
Your boy's down. The best healer in the game.
Eon's down.
The healer is dead.
Okay.
Ironic, the man got frozen.
Targets reduced to 0 turn into an ice statue. Roll a d10. On a 1, all statues shatter, dealing above damage in burst 1.
I rolled a 7.
Oh no.
So, please don't roll a 1, because we're all standing next to you.
It's gonna take initial damage.
It's a 3.
Cool.
You are an ice statue. You did not shatter.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet!
So, Hazel, I believe you started this all off.
Cool. What the fuck? Alright.
As you look at Tomoko, this woman who has hired you a few times before and has promised you 15 star crystals, as you look at the group of adventurers who you were kind of fighting against, you realize she just almost field wiped them? Probably doesn't need your help, per se. And honestly, probably wouldn't care about turning you into your own ice statue if you were in the area of effect. Your self-preservation does kick in here. What do you do?
I immediately have 30-degree frostbites.
Can I ask what type of armor she's wearing?
A dress?
Like,
She has a corset on.
okay.
Nothing but love.
I wonder what her AC is. This is an issue.
I mean, she's dressed.
No, I just heard corset. She got nothing else left.
It was depending on how far into the evening they were getting. Before the group erupted.
You figure she probably doesn't get any bonuses from her armor.
No, but she might just have a naturally high AC because armor.
Well, seeing as she
Armor
she
class.
rolled a 5 and got a 55 to hit.
She has a 50 willpower.
Remember, Vulcus got a plus 40.
Oh.
Jeez.
That might inform you of some things.
Alright, don't worry, I got my other player character sheet up. Let me roll a couple lucks to see how many times it takes to go up. Wasn't prepared for this, but I'm full on board with this. Let's do it.
Why are we fighting back-to-back doggy mommies right now?
Right,
Back to back.
we haven't even taken a nap yet. One reason why we got our shit back was because we leveled up.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
You suck.
Wait, did we reset power points when we were?
Yes, everything reset.
Cool. Yay.
Then your luck's reset.
I know that's what I did first. Cool.
So Hazel,
Can I help reset now?
are you about to attack Azazel?
Am I? Is that the question?
It is the question.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Tomoko and be like, hey, so like, should I need my help? Because I can finish the job, but like, seems like you got some of this handled.
As a reaction, she's gonna cast silence on you.
Just rude.
She's gonna luck that nat 1. That's a 63 versus willpower.
Wow.
Okay.
Really? Shut the fuck up.
So out of that statement, you're able to get out the first 4 words, and then she just kind of finger.
I know that feeling.
You're
That feeling sucks.
used to that though.
And quiet, you're annoying, the adults are talking.
Oh!
No!
Wow.
Of which you do realize and are fully aware of. You're quite a bit older than she is. By a nominal amount. By like
No.
hundreds of years.
Jesus, who is Hazel? Jesus.
Owen likes to play old as shit character.
Owen just wishes he was older.
I'm just wrong against the youngest of the group is playing the oldest of the characters.
Both of the oldest characters.
Yeah.
I realized something I should have tried for him.
No,
None.
I should have asked power girl.
Yeah,
Oh.
And
that would have been smart.
I'm still going to, but
So Hazel. Thankfully, no spells require somatic elements.
Yes, thankfully. Who am I casting on, though? This is a good question.
That is a very good question.
the lady.
Are you casting on anyone? Or are you just using your innate abilities at this point to panic and see what happens?
I do just panic and see what happens.
I roll.
Oh,
That one.
I will hold an attack against Tomoko.
Which one?
Because, I don't know, she doesn't seem the most trustful now. And she pissed me off, so.
Okay.
Yeah, no kidding.
Made me angry.
Her outfit was crusted in star crystals. Yes.
Yes.
I
she
thought her skin was crested in star crystals.
Her skin is just jewels.
Jewels.
And
Oh, okay.
the clothing is star crystals.
Okay.
She has many jewels embedded in her skin. The like raw section is completely crested in star crystals.
We need to take that dress and what we said for
You think there's probably about 1,000 of them on there.
Jeez.
How do they take that dress for set for life?
Except for your great grandkids' life.
Shit.
My capybara will be set.
1 gold
Too far away.
is more than a modest laborer, completely able to live on their own, makes in a year.
Okay, so this is normal
Each star crystal is 1,000 gold.
We gold in our everyday normal is having 23 grand. Jeez.
So Hazel,
Is she?
Yeah.
She's not charmed by me anymore.
She's not
charmed for this turn.
holding an attack.
Yep.
Waiting to see what Tamako does.
Alright.
Kind of looking over the other members of the party that all just kind of got blasted. And were like, huh.
Alright. It'd be Azazel's turn right now. Who's currently groveling on the ground.
Stop it! Hit him with a shoe.
And the longhouse creaks. Just for a moment.
That's concerning.
Uh-oh.
As the head of an ancient phoenix just kind of pushes its way through the ceiling and wall.
The hole that I left?
No, it makes a new hole.
Motherfucker, there's already a hole in the roof! It's the same fucking hole!
This one goes in the side. It didn't want to go all the way up top.
It's long past gonna come on top of us. We're weaker than crap right now.
And Rashak is standing on its head.
For fuck's sake.
And
I really need you to not be so close to her right now.
Me?
Yes!
I mean, she's like 5 feet away.
In order for what I need to do, she needs to be touching Azazel.
Oh,
Azazel Dazzle.
Alright, what? Keep going. What happened?
That could work, but I still need to.
Rashak is going to use Recover on Tamako
Rude!
and teleport her up onto the Phoenix's head with him. Last chance, Gwyneira. Please. White snow. Please.
Turn the rest of the like fucking snow here in a second.
Alright. And she is going to cast.
Oh dear.
I'm concerned.
No, guys, it's been fun.
Do we have time to do anything?
People have time for reactions.
Can I call out to Darwick and ask him?
Absolutely, that's a free action. She is going to cast Recover, and she's just going to cast Grasping Vines on you.
Yeah, I could use my demon buddy's help.
She'll luck that.
What was the
That's better.
What was the god that we just helped? Or the new deity that we just helped? What was the name? Zaptu or something like that? Zaru?
It is Zartan.
Zerberton. Yeah, you can call it to him if you want.
I'm gonna call out to him, like, through shivering, chattering teeth.
He knew Daddy.
No, I'm done with this shit. I'm just.
Well, I'm gonna call out Demon Daddy.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro, on. Need a little assistance here.
I'm limited, but what can I do for you?
Help us not be dead.
I must survive whatever this crazy bitch is doing.
I will do what I can.
Thank you.
Gwyneira.
Do I just have to try to just want to have him summon? Is that how this works? Or
I mean, you can. What do you say? What are you looking for? What are you trying to do?
Something yummy might be over there.
Oh dear.
Shadow magic.
Oh no.
That's an option.
I like that.
Or do you just want to try to counterspell her?
Can I? Yeah.
you get some help, you might.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, let's do that.
Alright.
Overcome counter spell.
How many power points do you want to dump into this counter spell? You have
Can I help? Can Hazel help?
Hazel could help.
I have 440.
Jesus!
I mean, should I dump them all?
I mean, how much does anybody else have at this point? Just someone. Power points.
237.
232.
Like, almost 300? Around that much?
It dumps like 300 power points into this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll dump 300 power points.
It was like asking your demon about, hey, look, there's food there. Just said, here's the. Telling the rabbit pit bull there's a bucket of meat over there. Go for it.
So you're dumping 300 power points into this?
Yes.
Alright.
And Gwyneira's entire arm surges with arcane energy.
Shadow.
Yeah.
You float into the air. A massive torrent of shadow energy just lashing out in all directions from you.
You see Dark Gregorian chants in the background. Where's that box music coming from?
Everyone else in the room is just like,
What the hell? I'd like to make an entrance. Eyes just flip pitch black.
Quite.
Oh god.
A couple of you players have seen this happen before. None of you characters have seen this happen before.
Yes.
well,
It was scary.
I guess that was in the
You didn't see it happen before. You were the happening.
I just gave a shirt that says that happening.
The happening.
And well, you kind of grab hold of the demon inside of you, and well, in essence, you rip his head off and just eat him. You consume his entire essence.
That's horrifying.
She took that drug that unlocked 100% of her brain.
So Tomoko got a natural 20 for a 70 against your armor.
Yeah. That's just cute. 300 power points on
So you just
You did.
strangled the demon.
Roll a d20, please, for your counterspell check.
This isn't an added. This is a multiplier.
Everybody add to it.
And just tell me what your d20 roll is, and whether you want to luck it or anything right now.
I'm gonna luck it because it's a 9.
Okay.
11.
Okay. You happy with that?
No.
Okay.
Nah, that was me, but we'll go with the 11.
Okay. So that's a 311.
I never hear Dark Souls music.
And not only do Tomoko's vines just stop, she gasps, and you see the entire magic, all the shadow, completely fade from her. And all of you who are looking at this, watch as this shadow energy gets drawn out of Tomoko and pulled into Gwyneira. Gain another 170 power points.
Overall? Oh, jeez.
I'ma just take yours now. So recharge more often.
Sorry, how much?
170.
How much? 170 plus 15? Which is that?
185.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like what, rank like 500 or something now? Or
I put that in the miscellaneous, right?
That should work.
Okay, because it went up to 1,806.
That's not right.
No, I didn't.
That's a modifier, isn't it?
I mean, that cell's a multiplier. We'll fix it.
Okay.
You'll have another 170.
Gwyneira is descending to demonhood very fast.
Well, you no longer feel the demon inside of you. You just feel the demon's power inside of you. You also feel Tomoko's power inside of you. And she collapses against Rashak, who then just looks at her, looks at the Phoenix. The Phoenix draws back, wings open, flaps once. The entire longhouse is just splintered in the dust. All of you will take 23 physical damage as just shards of building go blasting at you all.
Sorry, you did 23?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Minus your resistance.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just tempting. Oh my god.
Okay, so. What was it? What was your number? 141.
And the Phoenix just lifts into the air and cruises away.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna end up a demon in the next campaign.
Yep.
I can just take Siphon's place. Like,
Your horns are slowly growing out of the side of your head and up. Watch how we turn this poor innocent young girl into a goddamn demon.
Yeah, someone else already started that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you
people that
continue
the is
it.
working for.
Yep. So, Owen, that was 23 points of physical damage to each of your characters as the building just shatters around you.
What happens to Edom?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what happens to Mr. Can Be Shattered?
Good question.
Like, the building.
It's a 5. You're still alive.
Perfect. 23, you said?
Nice, no pun intended.
Pun completely intended.
Okay.
It's like this ice statue just getting ejected from the building. Quick, we gotta fix it before the sun melts him.
How hot is it on the island?
Oh, it's tropical.
It's possible. The dagger, the one dagger that was pointed straight up, is the one that gets him.
So, what do you all do now?
I don't know what's happening to me. Do I come back down? Am I okay? Or am I completely losing control?
The whirlwind just growing inside where the longhouse used to be, and we've got a maelstrom on our hands.
That's a good question. What will percentile set for me?
Oh, no.
High or low?
Oh no.
I can still hear Latin music!
That's the
or wrong Latin?
Wrong Latin. The lyrics are in, the wording is in Latin.
Do I say high or low before I roll?
Yes.
Oh god.
No, you may guess after you roll.
She doesn't know it's going to be success, so that would technically.
I got 54.
That is high.
Yeah.
You do regain your composure and float back down.
Oh good, I was starting to hear the screaming of the damned.
If you had guessed that wrong, there would have been a shadow explosion.
End of campaign.
That would have killed us.
50 miles in diameter.
Oh yeah, we would have been dead.
How big is that pit?
It was far bigger than that.
Wouldn't that just be funny if I just wiped out?
There was a crater there's a crater where the island was.
You guys would all be dead. I wouldn't.
Well, yeah.
I have an extra life. As many extra lives as I want.
You would have died, but then you would have gone. Oh.
As I just fall into this down crater.
You're like, my brother! Oh well.
That would have been eviscerated.
Splatter. That's time 2. Water comes crashing in and crushes you. That's time
plenty
3.
of time to react and send myself to the School of Shadows.
No, that's fine.
And I've been like, I lived here now.
50 miles away.
I'm essentially becoming
in the dirt.
So you're becoming a demon, and I have extra lives. So,
Just
Mario.
okay, basically. I start.
So,
If I start wanting to work on plumbing, call someone.
what's anyone doing now?
I think I might be in shock.
I am groveling from the pain of.
I'm going to use my staff and see if I can detect any sort of heartbeat in Eton.
You can.
Then I would like to, is he still covered in ice?
Yes.
I mean, he is ice, right?
Yes.
How heavy is he?
How heavy is he, Tom?
Almost 300 pounds?
About 300 pounds.
It's a lot of water weight nowadays.
What else?
Fair point.
Azazel is just going to cast Greater Healing on you.
Okay.
You regain 80 health.
Okay.
Done groveling now.
No.
Yeah.
I was just, because the way I was thinking it was that that's a touch thing, and if he's covered in ice,
No,
the
he
ice.
is ice.
This is the turning point.
You do Shaw.
Yeah.
Cool.
So now the long toss is broken.
Oh,
The
God.
Longhouse doesn't quite exist anymore. Neither do the tents you guys still had set up or not.
Well,
The one tent.
Other tents don't set up.
I know someone didn't.
The one tent that was falling apart.
The one that was broken didn't have their set up anymore.
I go from the top of the staircase, the freaking flying elbow dropped into it.
He's your asshole brother.
Yeah, well, the Phoenix took care of the rest of us, so don't feel too upset.
I don't ever actually think it got figured out. It was you.
I don't think so. No one will ever know.
So,
It's just an enhanced bedroll.
what are y'all doing now?
So, like, hey guys. 9
9 o'clock in the
Payment
morning.
seems to disappear, so, like, I can fight you guys if I want. If you guys want me to fight you, we can, but, like, we can also just not and call it good here.
Um,
Like, I'm good to go down, but, like, also, you guys seem to have just,
Hazel.
Okay.
you guys just went through some stuff and, like, might want to deal with it. I don't know.
Felix is just gonna walk out.
I'm gonna follow.
You mean
So
just
he's not for fighting, she's not for fighting.
somewhere in or
There's
out?
still a door, the stairs going down?
No, the entire
Oh, so there's no floor either.
right.
I just want to walk through where the door used to be just because.
Yeah.
Yes, no, like the
You're all
whole
in
thing
the
is
doorway except for you. So he's just
I'm gonna limp after
the wing beat was strong enough that it just obliterated the entire thing.
we're gonna look at the
In
damage.
fact, all of the buildings around it have crumpled.
I'm just gonna look at Felix and go, bar.
Yeah.
bar.
Azazel raises his hand. Bar.
I'm gonna look at Hazel.
Raya.
I'm gonna look at Hazel.
Bar.
Not you.
No, she can come too. We kind of have to keep an eye on her.
I'm just gonna start limping there. If there's a bar left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hover. I'm not even gonna put the pretense of walking or something. Where's the capybara? Is she just like chilling up?
She's at the bar still.
Drinking. You see the capybara, just pause.
Yep. So So we all go to the bar, I guess. Is there anyone who's not going to the bar? I guess we all
Where's
go.
Elon going?
The bar.
I'm gonna look up and just be like, don't worry about the assist. And I'm just gonna start walking towards the bar, dragging the stand behind my fucking limp leg.
The response back, you're alive, aren't you?
Fair point. Just keep going.
He will cast divinity on you.
Yes.
You are regained to max health, max power,
Nice.
regain all surges,
Oh my god.
Not for you.
and all lucks.
Yay! And I'm better.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to the bar.
You're gonna go to the bar, you're gonna go to the blacksmith now.
I'm actually gonna go with blacksmith. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna veer off. Just not say a word.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
The blacksmith is currently unoccupied, as everybody is currently dealing with the buildings that cease to exist.
Perfect.
How many disappeared?
10.
Oh, in the radius pocket within the longhouse, he said that about 10 feet. out.
How many buildings are in this village?
60?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, you took out like 18% of the village.
It all originated from one.
We're gonna walk into the tavern or the bar, and people are gonna look, and they're just gonna go. Just gonna get us and go.
Actually, I'm going to the bar, so I might take my mind. This is drink time. This does not do anything else time. This is
Drink time. Does the bar have an inn?
It won't now. Nope.
I don't think so, yeah, because they didn't think they would need anything.
We'll get a nice bar stool and cozy up to it. God. I need a round for everyone, please.
Oh, you're buying this game? Sweet.
I'll buy the first, not buying anything else.
Well, last time,
Brad second.
Felix just went to the tap himself.
We're getting overall, we're getting smashed. How much do we need to pay?
Well, apparently Xander's got the first round. How strong of drinks are you buying?
The strongest this little freaking bar in the village offers.
Fair enough. That will be 10 silver a person.
I have a question.
Call it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70 silver.
Get drunk? You're immune to poison / bleed damage. Wouldn't alcohol technically be
Poison?
poison? Can he?
You are still affected by ongoing effects,
Okay.
though. So I would consider it more to be in the dazed category than poisonous.
I was just curious if he can physically get drunk.
You can get mind alternately drunk. Your body won't give out from it, though.
Okay.
You could keep drinking forever. Your brain would keep getting more bleh, but your body would be fine and you wouldn't have a hangover.
Alright, cool. That was the question.
Yeah.
That's kind of drunk too. Shit.
I don't feel like he's going to drink nearly as much this time as he did last time. He'll probably take 2 rounds and then stop.
Azazel will handle all other liquor expenditures.
Well,
This guy just got filthy annihilated.
because he's happy he lives.
No, just
Oh. Are you all talking about anything, or are you just down?
I'm gonna down the third one and slam the drink. Are we gonna talk about what the hell just happened? And how that one I'm gonna point to Hazel, how that one fucking started it? I'm obviously, little guns, so I'm not.
I think that might have been more my bad.
Yeah.
I tried to kill Tomoko first.
Felix is just going to sit back and slowly eat some bread.
I definitely am
push the water.
some blame here. 'Cause It definitely that was partially my fault.
And then I'm getting half drunk and like slapping it. You're gonna just go right to you. What was the demon freaking power that you sucked out of Taco?
I think your brother just died.
I'm still there.
Casts Cure on you.
No, damn it, I need to go.
I'll allow it.
Remember last time you were here? I spent a lot of power points that I did not need to. Might do that again, and now I'm actually somewhat sober.
Alright, you're still drunk.
No, thank you.
Our mouth is freaking out. I assume I just stuck down her shadow magic, but who fucking knows?
You don't actually remember much of it.
Oh, okay.
You remember saying something to,
So, it's a big black hole in my brain.
Oh, well, that's.
Do you not remember how many other times you've done that? Or like just
This is
is
new.
this like a one-time use, or?
I mean, I went that shit crazy at least once before, but, I don't know. I haven't other
So-
games yet.
At this point, Felix is
that
going
you were aware of.
Yeah.
to do this. He's going to take the pan of bread that he has and just push it over there and say, "You should probably eat."
Punches on the bread.
Hazel, what is your response to the question?
Next question of what the hell happened and how did Hazel start it?
Yeah! And then Azazel said, my bad.
My bad. My beat.
Hazel's just gonna look at Az and be like, what does that have to do with other? No bad, no hard feelings.
I'm all for that.
I'm gonna get paid for a job. That's the simple answer. I mean, money's money, right?
It is professional. We're good.
Not to argue with that.
If you try it again, I'll fight back again. If you don't, I don't think I have a need to.
Sounds like a good working arrangement.
I'm going to slam Xander's face into the table to get him to shut up.
Make a physicality check. At advantage. With how sloshed Nick is making Xander at the moment.
I would like to have drunk the cat daylight in the bar.
36.
36 versus armor. Without your armor skill? Or not without your armor skill, without your actual armor on?
Oh, well, what was it?
36.
My armor is 41.
But that's with your armor.
Without the armor.
Yeah, so how much is your...
19.
18.
Your armor?
Oh, no.
Like your actual armor?
Oh, that 26. So yeah, it is.
That feels like it's
No, your
high.
equipment.
Oh, 2. So it's gonna be.
You're wearing pretty light armor.
Yeah.
So it'd be at 39 instead of 41.
Oh, okay.
So you push it down. I'll allow you to let this happen if you want.
Okay.
Actually, I would like to do something before that. Can I rage?
Oh my god!
Of course.
Cool. So that's another plus something to in the physicality, because I'm barbarian rage. You can do this. No. Your physicality still. Wait, so no, that wouldn't increase the roll for physicality. No. Man. Never mind.
You can don't snarl at your brother.
No, I just.
Do you allow it to happen, or do you push back?
I'll allow it. Still slowly turn to look at him. You're an asshole, but I understand. And then just roll back and just go back to the drink.
Just stick bread in his cup.
It's just complete.
The bartender's probably just like giving
What is the bartender's name?
None of you remember at this point.
I don't think you ever asked.
You didn't. He introduced himself.
Did he or she?
Not in-game. I mean, in the, actual world, he introduced himself. But
What's the barkeep's name?
you all and are
Fair enough. Okay.
plenty,
Gone.
Fair enough.
You don't care nor remember at this point.
Fair enough.
I guess. What are we doing now?
I feel like that was the cue. We need to get the hell off this island.
Well, we still need to finish with the underground plays.
We need to sever your connection completely with Vulcus, and I think that would be the starting point of that.
Yeah.
I thought
Possibly the finishing point of that.
I thought we already did that.
We've severed it partially
Oh.
by assumption. I don't know. Can you talk to her still?
No, my head's empty, so we're
Did
good.
we sever it all the way? Did Sarah return?
Yeah.
Okay, but we now have people living on this island that we are somewhat in charge of.
We should get rid of the shadow
We should
thing.
probably prevent whatever is down there from coming back up and possibly taking over.
True.
I mean, we know where it's at. We, from my understanding, from talking to Zeraton, it is weakened now. We should be able to take care of it, and then we should figure out exactly what we're going to do.
Now, speaking of this Vulcus, well, as I see it, you all have two options.
I don't really think we have two options here.
I think there's at least three.
You're right. There is at least
There's
three.
I really think we just have one.
Option one, you side with Delit and me, which appears like it would result in the strengthening of Vulcus.
We are from Holland.
Or you side with Sypet and the Hex, which will weaken Vulcus and strengthen Sypet,
But fuck the hex.
but also is against me and Delit. Or, of course, option three, do nothing.
But explain to me how, and I'm just going to point to me and Phil, explain to me how two trading boys from Holland are going to have any effect on this. Especially if we're siding with another country that I didn't even hear about you guys until I started working at my father's company. So how is that going to, how are we going to help
Did you
that?
not go to school?
I'm drunk. I can't remember half my shit right now.
Well, let's put it this way. Each of you is at least as capable as a platoon of soldiers.
We're back.
And at least one of you,
The scary one.
with some stimulant and ready to go-ness, could probably wipe out an entire army.
That sounds like fun.
One of you can't die. One of you
Right at your head.
is interesting enough to a prime deity that they were interested in betting you, and was interesting enough to another deity on the rise that they were interested in severing that connection so you could be friends with them. One of you is apparently a prime deva. One of you is a ship mistress.
Everywhere we go, we can be Theraton's missionaries.
And one of you is a fabled assassin that I have heard of and respect you.
Yeah, let's do
Hey,
it.
listen, I just do work.
And so, what can you do? I would expect that easily, as a group, you would be able to either neutralize more of or restabilize Pillars for Sypet. These sites of power that she holds that give extra strength to this land that is currently the only thing preventing my armies from moving in.
But you destroyed 3.
Correct.
Now, when we asked you a while ago what the point of the pillars were, you told us you weren't sure, but I don't feel like you're letting on all that information.
No, some new things have come to light in the last 6 months.
Okay, so
hang on a second.
Okay.
And how have you been receiving this information in the last 6 months?
Well, I didn't receive it in the last 6 months, but I got a blast wave when we came back.
So don't you think that would have been beneficial for us to know about?
It's been 3 days. Severing connection with deity seemed most important on everybody's list.
Fair enough.
It's a good
Then, not dying from the Hex organization.
Sorry, it seems like there's a little bit of aggression that's not meant towards you. So I do apologize for that. I just feel that having all the information when we receive that information, obviously, we haven't had a lot of time, so.
And I am attempting to give it to you now, which is why I'm presenting your options to you and not drawing my swords and putting it at your throats.
I did that a couple days ago in council, but okay, so we destroy the pillars and then Dallas armies can move in?
Xander.
What?
We have one option here. We already have a contract signed with Delhi for this land.
You're right, that's right, we do. I forgot about the written.
We have already signed our part.
It's true.
So going against anything that is not supportive to Delhi would be stupid on our part.
True, the senseless killing is what got me the whole issue a couple days ago.
And we hate the hex.
Well, we do now, especially.
You do now.
Well,
I did before.
I know you did.
I think you had issues with them before too, right?
I just had issues with Rashak. I was not aware that he worked for the Hex organization. I was just told
Fair enough.
to be mindful of him and to watch out.
Well, now we all.
But yes, we all have an issue.
No, we all hate the hex.
I mean, we haven't heard from Edham, and he's typically someone who has a level head.
We all turn to eat
He's busy eating.
Mr. Tall Blue Man Group, wise words of wisdom.
At this point, I'm cutting Xander off. I'm telling the barkeep.
Okay.
You just started putting water in front of him instead. Here.
I'm eating bread right now, so.
Well, I mean, it's interesting, and there is one logical path I see forward, and that would be to sever his connection, and he points towards Xander. And once we sever the connection with Volkus, if she gains extra power in this land, that is not going to be a detriment to us.
So if we don't sever the...
You watch as Azazel swaps a water for another shot. What's your response?
I shadow reach the glass out across the table.
And then he swaps water for another shot. You watch this happen again. He's attempting to be stealthy. I take it your perception defense is higher than a 6. You got a 3 and then a 6. So to you, he's not being very sneaky about it. He's like,
okay, so at this point I will shadow reach to the back of Oz's hand and just go, or tap him on the shoulder and go.
So if we don't sever the connection, we destroy the pillars, then Volkus moves in. So
Volkus moves in no matter what. I just think that we separate you from her, and that solves.
yes, Xander is separated. You are clear on that front.
What if, I need you to not be drunk. So I need you to kept giving him drinks.
Whoever the hell just cast it, just uncast it and give me just sober.
No, I'm just gonna cast cleanse on him.
Okay.
There we go. That works too.
Okay, thank you.
So you have the ability to talk to this new guy.
Yes.
Zeraton.
Just talked to him. The rest, I don't have a fucking
Can
link.
you see if he can manifest himself here? Right now. I have an idea. Because as we...
How noisy is the bar right now? Or is it just us in there?
It's pretty quiet. Right?
Alright, I'm just gonna get out the... I'm just gonna...
What, it's like maybe 10 in the morning now?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Zaraton, can you manifest yourself, please? If you
Some sort of, like, if he can take over somebody. Take over you. So I can relay a message to him.
My brother has a message for you.
So, the older of us that know what a CRT TV is and know what those pictures look like, a bad one of those of Zeraton appears in a seat.
Oh, well, here it is.
Okay. So my understanding is we have destroyed shadow cities on this island. We are somewhat weakening Volcus's hold on this island, correct?
No.
Okay, so is there a way that you could come in and take over this territory? If we were to destroy that last city underneath, could you come in so as we destroy this, you could start taking over for her?
Well,
Manifesting energy.
you taking away that last shadow place would actually strengthen Volcus's capabilities here.
So then why did you destroy the one that was in the water?
Because it's what you all wanted.
But did it hinder you?
Hinder, no. See, the thing is, I'm still a minor deity. I'm on my way towards ascension, but I'm still a minor deity.
Okay,
We're talking. I have, done well for myself in the last few months. I've got about 1,000 followers. We're doing pretty good.
so this is the more followers you have, the greater your power, or?
Yeah, well, I mean, as soon as everybody's stopped believing in you,
What if we made
you notice why there are broken monoliths in the country of Gamesworn, is those are deities that no longer exist. The prime deities, of which Volcus is one of them, are considered to have enough followers and enough power that they would never vanish. One good cleansing by, some priests and what's currently essentially a few minor cults, and you all that believe in me, would just be wiped off the face of the planet and never cease to exist. We're talking the difference of a squirrel, single squirrel, taking on a young dragon. No, that's not right. We're talking closer to an ant taking on an elder dragon.
So
That's better.
Regardless of what we do on this island, whether we leave that city or not,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously we know that city, whatever's down there, could manifest its ability and power again to essentially wipe out everybody that's here. And you are against mass genocide. We've already figured that out. Essentially the same thing's going to happen. But at the same time, we run the risk of you being reconnected to your God. Is there any sort of thing that we could do in the present moment?
Just removing that city isn't going to vastly increase Volcus's capabilities. Just that it's not that removing that city would make it easier for me. It would technically make it harder, kind of. At the moment, there's 3 players for this island. Me, the Shadow Being, and Volcus.
So the lesser of the 2 evils would right now would be getting rid of the Shadow.
Probably.
Because of the mass genocide.
And Volcus is still a lawful good deity. She just is,
Hung up, and she likes her toys.
Yeah.
How do we decrease her hold on this island? Is there a way to do that?
Well, working to dedicate it to a deity certainly is, and if you were to greatly dedicate it to me, build me a shrine, make me a temple,
Done.
get a monolith from
That's what I was going to suggest.
Gainsworn and put it here, the more
Could I?
of me that is here. See, Volcus's symbols are all over this island. The cities are named after her.
Cities that are gone?
Well, there's still one. And they're also here.
Yeah, but there's no people in them.
Right, but
The city name this, they would still be in history.
they still hold power.
Yeah.
But
And-
who knows about this island? It's
And-
not in the history book.
And there's one of Volcus's prime relics is here. The anvil. That anvil created the weapons of all the deities. It created Kord's armor. It created the sun staff. That is the prime anvil that created the fabric of the world.
If we were to remove it, would that do anything? Remove it from its resting
Break it?
Break it, or even just removing it from its resting place. I mean, would
Breaking it, that would be impossible.
okay,
Correction, not impossible. The thing that could do it just flew away.
but
So we take him with us and throw it at Phoenix next time we see him. I don't
Not what
know.
I'm thinking of.
get a flying furball in his dark elf girlfriend.
That's where my mind went.
As far as physically removing it and putting it elsewhere, yes, that would help.
I think we need to take out the shuttle game.
What if we dump it in the ocean?
No. I have another idea. But I won't say that in front of him. But I have an idea. I'll wait till he's done before I tell you this.
Okay.
No. I don't want to say it in front of God.
Oh, not him, not DM him, God him.
I'm going to wait till the God's gone.
What happens if we dump it in the ocean?
Well, it depends on how far offshore we're talking. There's this kind of proximity to stuff that yes, not physically being on the land, of course, will help, but the farther away, the better. And if there's another
We put it on the
area
land
that
and
it could
have
get,
it take her like
Has anybody done an insight or a check on him to see what alignment he is?
no. Maybe.
Did you do one when we were in the Floating City that you remember?
no,
Did I get one of those?
sure,
Would that be a religion check?
Inside.
or insight.
Insight? Cool.
Can I help him with that?
New God, who this?
I'm gonna use my assistance ability and add your level to the check instead of just half level.
Okay, so basically add another half level to check.
How does that? Since I have a 14 in insight, that would give me
So add another 4 because you're
okay.
a level 8.
I am locking that.
I lucked my first one. So I got a
Much better.
28 to insight.
Okay.
From a 6 to a 7.
What is 18 plus 18?
36.
36.
God damn it! You didn't even need my help.
Apparently not. Well, I rolled really well. I got an 18, and then with my assistance, I got the plus 4.
Is that a feat?
No.
Oh, yes. That's cool.
Yeah, I can't even happening.
That's sweet.
So, between the two of you, you're able to gather that he is chaotic good.
Okay, I think I'm chaotic neutral, so.
I am true neutral, so. Because that's a fun thing to play. Okay. Alright, well, that's very helpful. So possibly removing her item here, building some sort of shrine.
That would certainly strengthen my power here. But what are you trying to gain from that? What are you looking for? His image vanishes.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Sargon, you still here?
It comes back, but it's got like lines missing.
It's really mainly just to protect him.
And we're trying to weaken
Because if we destroy things that are going to strengthen her connection, there's a possibility that it's going to draw more attention.
You're trying to create a safe zone from Vulcus here.
For the most part, yes.
As much as I would love to have this as a site of power for me, you may be better suited bringing in some big guns.
Like
The goddess Sypet,
um,
who is in control of the entire waters around here. You are kind of on an island.
Well, I don't know how much
Is that
you've been
in the
like us. We don't need to say any more than okay.
well, I'm curious
No,
how we
I can tell you things that you can do to try to weaken her hold and try to strengthen mine, but ultimately it'll still come down to a contest between her and me, and I can be as confident as I want. And the more you do, the better. There's always going to be a question. If you brought in another prime deity, now you're talking even playing field. And if you're talking a prime deity that also has a vast hold on the area, then you're talking out of favor of Vulcus. Until you destroy any more of those pillars, at which point the shift is going to start heading more towards Vulcus again.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, then another thing out of that since other objective. It's hard to go.
Your fizzles out of existence.
CRT static.
So we have a decision to make. I mean, really, ultimately, right now,
His body comes back, but he's missing about 2/3 of it.
Are you okay? You need to go.
What do you mean?
Well, you're kind of missing most of you.
And what?
You look fucked up.
You pretty too.
Okay, thank you for your help. You can head off now. We appreciate it.
That is fine, thank you.
Larton, go home. You're drunk.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Ta-ta. TTFN. Fizzles out again.
The fuck was happening to that shit?
okay, so honestly, right now, I feel like the one thing we need to take care of on the island is the city down below.
Yeah.
Yes, it kind of hurts in the sense of your connection.
Well, let's be real. It sounds like we're playing on two different grounds, the more pillars we bring down. I'm going to turn to Azazel. What exactly are the pillars doing to prevent your army from walking in?
Well, it's not necessarily the pillars, but the power that they give Sypet, and, well, since the goddess Sypet is... The goddess Sypet is in a very interesting state of being. Her domain is a small domain. For all rights, she shouldn't be a prime deity.
I mean,
She should be a minor one. She controls the weather over this sea. And the weather slightly past just this sea. But because an entire nation, and a relatively powerful nation at that, is entirely devoted to her, worships almost exclusively her, has named their entire kingdom, their entire line of monarchs, their capital city, the lake, etc., etc., etc. After her, she has gained the power of a prime deity, but only in the area that is hers. So she is able to aid her soldiers to make the fogs sweep in out of nowhere, but only in the moments when we are trying to aim our bows and our magic, and then clears the moment they aim theirs, and so their armies, we will win this, with or without Sypet's help.
If we were...
Yeah, I'm inside, I'm safe.
Well, can I ask a question real quick?
But it will take extra manpower, extra deaths, if we can remove these sites of power, these pillars, as they're referred to. Not that they're actually pillars, but
something of magical / religious.
Yep.
So why are you just, have you tried having like underhanded methods of taking over Sypet? Have you they don't really have a queen or king or anything right now. Have you tried to just like get someone in that position and do like subterfuge instead of just sweeping in with armies and trying to strong arm it?
That's the whole reason I was here, was to undermine and kill the queen.
Well, sure, but someone of yours could have tried to take that position.
I think his timeline got accelerated because of us.
It did. I planned on another year.
Question for you there, Az.
Yeah.
As Edom. Wasn't the queen pretending to be Sypet, thus making themselves a minor deity and taking power away from her?
Yes and no. Yes, she was essentially making herself a minor deity. You are correct. But actually ended up adding power to the goddess Sypet, because she then had a minor deity acting under her, which therefore boosted her power. Yeah, the laws of deitydom are abstract and confusing and wrong at best, and at worst, utter bullshit.
Well, so if you show the pillars, isn't Volkus just going to come in and take over and you have no idea what she's going to do?
Well, she's a prime deity, one of which that we worship, one of which that supports us in general, and the existence of... We worship all deities, but this is Sypet's land. And, like I said, she only is a prime deity here. Volkus is going to be a prime deity regardless of what people are in charge of her land.
So
she won't specifically care who sits on the throne. So, sure, she could cast down any individual being, of course, but unlike the goddess Sypet, who has built this entire country, molded into her own desires, Volkus don't give two shit.
fair enough. Alright, then we need to finish. We need to remove the anvil from below, and then I guess we need to go start finding these pillars.
So, I have a thought with the anvil.
I don't know if it worked. But as Zeraton said, get it as far away as possible. Could possibly teleport to the School of Shadows. That wasn't where my original thought was going to be. My original thought was, we put it in the middle of Sypetia and see exactly what happens.
That could be funny to watch.
I don't know what's the distance from where we are to the city of Sypetia. Would that be far enough? Like, would Felix know that would be far enough to...
Well,
To loosen the hold on the island? Yeah.
Sypetia might get pissed and do something about it.
Sypetia's already pissed.
Well, sure, but if we put it like right in the middle of her seat of power,
Yeah.
she might destroy the anvil. Because the only thing I can think of that might destroy a symbol of a deity is another deity.
Fair enough. But, I mean, from what Oz just said, Sypetia is if we're talking about a scale of deities, I think that Vulcus is here and Sypetia is here. Yes, Sypetia has an entire...
In this nation, they're both. And in fact, currently Sypetia is.
But destroying the pillars weakens and it shifts that balance of power. So, in this case, 3 pillars, as far as Oz is aware, 3 pillars have been destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So Vulcus's ground is gaining to the favor. Now, basically, if we go and we start, the unfortunate thing is we aligned ourselves with Delit before we made any thought about anything.
Well, realistically, Vulcus is the only reason we wouldn't.
You could always attack. Go back to attacking Azazel again.
Yeah, but I think
Fight one nation or have 2 nations to fight? I'd rather take the one nation to fight.
You could ally yourself with Sypetia and then the entire Hex organization too. Against one nation.
Yeah, no.
Had to put it out there. It's an option.
Well, okay, so the way that... So Felix, I'm not going to speak for you, Xander, but I am leaning towards destroying the pillars. Now, you need... If you start to feel what you felt before come back, that's not something you keep to yourself. You need to let the group know.
So my thought was to dump it in the ocean, like over here, and have like a Raya ship take the anvil. Because she jumped over there before by accident.
No, that's fair, but the School of Shadows is farther than that.
Yeah, it's not even on the same plane.
Yeah, I guess my question is just if you were even capable of doing that. We could try that first and have this as a backup in the ocean.
But I really like the idea of putting it in the middle of Sypetia. Because we could always have, if Raya's down with it, have one of her ships teleport right there, and if that ship just doesn't happen to come back, I'm sorry, Raya. But I think that would be a...
Well, Raya is the only one currently capable of teleporting.
She kind of needs that one.
That's fair.
And that one's my baby.
Have you considered dedicating yourself to another deity? Or a demon?
Yeah, the one that just fizzled out and had friggin'...
Okay, fine. That would not be strong enough to protect you from Vulcus.
No.
So, if you were to try to form a contract similar to what you had with Vulcus, with another deity, even a minor one...
What happened?
The power cord just fell the rest of the way to the
the table keeps getting pushed this way.
That would
like a foot.
grant you a notable amount of protection, even from a minor deity, because we're talking of the space of a singular person. Thank you. Not just like an entire island.
So even if I formed a contract like someone like Zarathon, it might have an effect, or we're talking somewhat even more than that.
You would, if you were to form a similar contract with Zeraton, level of contract, as you had with Vulcus, it would be unlikely that Vulcus would be able to touch you without physically manifesting herself and then physically fighting you for your body.
Okay, well, back when we were at the School of Shadows, I basically formed
I was supposed to be her champion, apparently in more ways than one. So I guess.
Yeah, she's probably not happy about that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's absolutely pissed. But we're gonna pass this so I don't end up getting a brain aneurysm. And you were saying to not keep it a secret. Well, I won't anymore if someone will not kick me in the nuts when I'm having a goddamn brain aneurysm.
Okay, so that happened one time. How long were you in communication with Focus before? Exactly. Exactly. The minute we arrived to Sypetia, correct? Oh, was it before?
A couple of years.
So that one time me kicking you in the nuts in that couple of years, you're going to blame it on me.
Well, to be fair, that was the first time that any sort of major...
I really want to hit you right now, but I'm not going to.
To be fair, that was the first major connection, I think, that was there. Other than that, it was a voice in my head.
Okay.
Giving me advice.
Okay. So, you've heard where I'm coming from with this. Where do you stand? Sypetia or Gellin?
Well, you said it yourself. We already signed the contract.
I'm not going to speak for you.
I follow the same level of integrity you and Father hold, and I've already signed a contract, so I'm going to follow through. I'm going to go work with Delit. And besides, we already assassinated a monarch in Sypetia. We're not going to... It's kind of hard to turn back on that.
Yeah, but they don't do any of that.
Fair.
I'm on Delit's side because I really...
Well, I don't like
the hex.
This hex organization that you two somehow were
I
dealing
was going
with.
to know your answer. Raya, if you're a part of this, I mean, I'm assuming that you're just here for... Or there's more money in it for you, depending on what you and Az have talked about.
Here for a good time, no one.
I'm here with you all.
Okay. Eham?
I'm with the group.
I guess Hazel. I don't know how, like...
I
can't promise you much in the way of money, just maybe some sort of possibly taking down a deity, if not two.
More notoriety.
I mean, if you are concerned about money, I can give you 1-star crystal up front. I could do that, right?
I mean, it wouldn't be technically
Yeah,
but equivalent thereof, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we all technically do.
That could work. I don't mind. Sure. Just, do you know, I reserve the right to leave at any time.
That's
Well, yeah, anyone does in this group. Nothing's keeping you.
So, here's the thing. We should probably take care of the city down below. Because we've seen what's happened to the other cities. Who knows how long it took for those cities to come across that, but then we should... I don't know how long it takes for you to receive information. I think you said about 5 days.
Depends on the method, but yes.
Okay. So, can you, at least right now, put out a message asking if your legionnaires know of where more pillars are?
Yes.
And then get that information, and if they're going one direction, we can head in the opposite direction. Raya, do we have use of one of your ships to get us to that general area?
Of course.
Right. I think what we should do for the rest of the afternoon is possibly walk around and see if we can help anybody whose house unfortunately got destroyed, and possibly think of a place to where we could put them. I'm not going to offer up any of the ships because it's not, but we can...
You can utilize them.
Okay. We have taken over, and we're most likely now the new council of this island. We need to take care of the people that are here.
That's
because
fair.
we have... They've been through enough at this point.
What? You mean the entire obliteration of living matter from their...
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a pretty hard hit.
I think, how is everybody doing health-wise? Actually, I can just look at my staff, right?
Yeah.
And is it like a different color?
I mean, you just kind of get a feeling of...
Okay, so, Xander, you're no longer...
Xander's in, like, peak condition.
I would recommend you going and seeing if you can help any of the houses that are more destroyed because of your...
I'll go do that, and then later today, I'm gonna try and see if I can contact...
What is he says, about 10 o'clock now? We've been here for about...
Probably closer to noon.
Noon? Gosh.
This has been quite the debate that you all had in discussion.
Not like saying, you can do what you guys want, I just think that would be the best thing that we can do for the town right now.
No, I think you're right.
And we're also gonna have to find a place to stay as well.
Yeah, I definitely need to rest before we go fighting anything big.
So,
I'll go try and forge more, see if I can forge a contract or something with Zaratan later today and see if we can get progress.
so why don't you ask the DM how long that might take?
How long would that take?
Overnight.
Okay, I'll just do it with that then.
Alright, so let's take,
You can do it in your sleep, literally.
Perfect! Make it easy, I'll just go help people then.
let's take the next, if you guys are cool with it, next 2 days to help the people here before we start to head down there. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
First mate, I only need overnight to do what I need to do, so.
Raya, Oz, I don't know if you guys have anything that might give you a little bit more time. Oz like I said, I'm not sure how long, I don't remember how long it takes me to receive that information back, but we have a game plan, I think we should stick with it. Unless anybody else has anything else to bring to the table.
Nope, I think that's a good idea.
I believe, as much as it pains me, and as much as I have thoroughly enjoyed being on the land, my place is on my ship.
That's fair.
And it is somewhere that needs me, and I need to be. And I believe that I can help best from there.
I believe I still have the speaking stone with one of your crewmates.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I need to, I'm assuming they have a way of getting in contact with you or something.
Absolutely. And I plan on, at least for the near future, not going far, and I'll certainly still be here to, we need a port. Instead of just kind of laying anchor out there, I'll oversee some of that happening too, and...
She has 3 ships right now, right?
Yeah.
She has the guy in the brig and the sloop, battalion. It's a different setup, I know.
Yeah.
I'm picturing it.
It's essentially, it's closer to a sloop, a full galleon, and a 3-time size galleon.
Okay. So the one that came
yes.
in and helped us was the full-size galleon, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Raya itself.
Oh, the Raya is the full-size galleon.
Yes.
I thought she had, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so that would be the one she'd be taking.
Think of it this way. We're talking the Raya, comparable in size to the Black Pearl.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And her man of war,
That's right.
Is the ship on the wall?
Yes. The big boy.
Okay.
So
she has the middle of the 3 ships.
Is her flagship.
Okay, cool.
And then the smaller ship, it's a little bit bigger than a sloop, but it's relatively comparable.
Are all of those manned by ghosts?
Yes. Now, the smallest one, she has given you all free reign to use, so it's not fully manned. Right.
I got it. So my question really was to her because she said that she's going to leave. She leaving today or in 2 days? Because we just talked to her about possibly having people stay on the ship.
She's not. She's taking leave of the party.
Oh.
Not necessarily is she going to immediately go sailing.
Cool. Okay.
If she does, it would just be to get supplies and come right back, probably.
That's what I was
Right, and she may send 1 ship, she may send 3 ships, she may do...
She's just going to no longer be present. She's taking a leave of absence.
And she'll still be one of the prime ones in charge of the island, so she may still spend a good bit of her time at the island. She just won't be out adventuring with you all. She will return to being Captain Raya of the Raya.
I misunderstood what was going on. My apologies there. So I'm Felix talking to Raya. Would your friends, your subordinates be able to help overnight in rebuilding part of the city.
Oh, absolutely.
That way we don't freak out. Because I don't know the frequency of, do the people on the island know that she has ghosts on the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They've been here for 6 months. They know they exist.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I say, like I said, we take, unless you guys have anything else, but like the next 2 days, we just kind of help around the island.
It sounds good to me.
Okay.
Alright. And I believe I need to return to the city of Sypetia.
That ass.
Everything too?
That ass talking?
Mm-hmm. I left Mike a bit prematurely. As you all succinctly pointed out, with not having somebody immediately ready to take over, to have somebody with our eye on them. We left quite the immediate power vacuum that they are well used to filling, and have already filled.
So how would we get that information where the next pillars are?
Oh, that's not a problem at all.
Okay.
I can get you messages,
Alright.
but I have been
I need at least 2 days from
ordered
you.
to stop playing around.
Then can you give me the rest of today and then you can leave tonight?
Oh, absolutely. I have some leeway.
I'm not going to say you might not have had some sort of what happened in there, but you were part of it. And
I have some leeway, of course. I just,
okay.
as with the Lady Raya, continuing the full adventures with you all. And, this island is also a good spot for me to be able to return to, let things calm down if need be, but I am a politician and assassin who doesn't die. I am also the general of an army and the prince of a kingdom. They tend to get pissy when I just go off on my own out in the wilderness and fight demons and gods and dragons again.
Fair enough.
Okay. We'll be sad to see you go, but
Spend all that gold in one place.
You'll have more.
Alright, so at that point, I think Felix is going to get up and go back towards the longhouse and just kind of start helping with him.
Before I leave, I'm going to ask, Edom, do you have that sword still?
Yeah.
Are you using it by chance?
Not particularly right now, no.
Can I have something that I need to do with it that's involving Zaraton.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to take the sword from Edom.
get
Okay.
a little bit of healing before we all spread out.
Azazel will,
I mean, if that was an hour, wouldn't that have been at least a short rest?
yeah, you all can take a short rest during that. Yeah, absolutely, you can take a
Maybe
short
how much
rest
do we
during
get back from that?
that. Your recovery skill.
So, you're helpful, you're 16 or whatever it is.
12.
Now Azazel will cast greater healing on each of you. So all of you can regain 50 health.
Oh, good.
Plus the recovery?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll put me all the way back up. Perfect.
That's right, you had the extra health points.
Okay, well, I guess I will join Felix and help out.
But me as well.
And Azazel will also keep helping. Brian's going to hang you back with Edom And what's
Hazel's going to go help. Hazel's going to use any magic that she can to help.
Okay. So, Idham.
Yes.
It looks like they're going to start traveling all around Sypet again.
So it seems.
Is that what you want?
I want many things. Might be one of them, but there are always other factors.
You do still have command of my Man of War.
Do?
Or you're welcome to sail on the Raya with me. Or you could just stay here. Or, of course, you could go with them if you wanted. I'm sorry I can't come with.
I understand. You want.
What did you say?
What do you want?
I wouldn't want to influence you. Although I think I kind of said.
That's not what I asked you, no.
It's not. You're right. I mean, I don't want you running around the country without me there too. And if you choose to not answer right now and delay this until next session, I'll allow that.
Are we ending session right now?
Not right now, just probably not that much longer in the session. We have gotten in almost 3 hours, or just about 3 hours into the session so far.
2.
Hmm?
2 hours. It started around 8, it's 10.
Oh, yeah, no, I was looking at the wrong. I was looking at the total time of call, not the time recording. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. The call has been going on for 3 hours. The recording has been 2 hours and 17 minutes. We started about 4 minutes.
Let me at least help around the town for the next 2 days. So you can stay in port for that long.
Of course. I mean, like I said, I need to build a port. That'll take us at least a week.
I might have my answer sooner. I will come find you when I have it. Sorry that I do not have it right now.
No, it's a big question, and I'm sure not one that you were expecting to answer so soon. So I can be patient.
Thank you.
If I'm asked.
Thank you.
And she will stretch up and give you a quick kiss on the cheek before dancing out the door.
Okay. You know, I'm just gonna sit there for like 30 minutes and just. He's just gonna sit on the floor because there's no seats.
There's seats.
The dirt? Oh, we're in the bar now.
Yeah, you're still in the bar.
No. Just like sit there and stare up into space, thinking.
Alright. Is there anything in particular over the next few days that you all want to do, or just general working around the town, working with people, and...
Just general working around the town. I think I'm trying to pretend like none of this happened at the moment.
Oh, go ahead.
So one of the nights I'm going to use the staff and the sword to try and gonna talk to Zaratan and try and forge some sort of contract, alliance, whatever you want to call it.
Or do you also go to the last one?
I'll do that after the overnight.
Okay. So you fall asleep, and Zaratan is standing before you in your dream. I get the feeling you want to talk to me.
Yep, you are correct.
Being a god of knowledge has its perks, I see.
Well, yeah. Okay. Guess that doesn't get past you. I want to forge some sort of contract, bond, whatever it is that, less of what we just avoided, and you seem like a decent guy.
I'd like to think so.
Well, I've been talking, you haven't tried to kill me or do whatever Volkus did.
Are you okay?
No.
This guy's memory is shot.
I
tried to kill you the moment we first met.
To be fair, that was under...
You never tried to kill me. Wait.
I said right now.
You are right.
You never tried to kill me twice.
Since I ascended to being a deity, I have not attempted to kill you. You are right.
Mind.
Yes. Right mind.
That's a good word association right there.
Very well. I am certainly intrigued by the offer. What exactly are you offering?
Well, like you heard us talking about at the bar earlier today, we can, we're going to try and...
That's what you all are doing. What are you offering me? What do I get out of this deal?
Well, two things I know I can do currently. One, I can pledge myself to you and worshiping only you. But number two is I am one of the higher ups in my father's trading company, which we have ships all over the world. I cut some deals, do some back doors, and get word of you spreading throughout the world through all the shipping routes, and get people talking.
Interesting.
Our main port in Holland has some of the most talked about stuff from up north to the deepest south, and far and wide. I can get people in every corner talking.
Although this still sounds more like what other people are going to end up doing for me. What's your skin that you're putting in the game? You recently made a pledge to Volcus
Mm-hmm.
to be her champion.
I did, yes.
Well, I don't currently have a champion.
I would be grateful to be your champion if you would have me as your champion. Your first champion. There can be others, but being the first would be I'd be humbly grateful to be able to take up that mantle.
As my champion, I have a few tenets that I expect followed, and a few requirements.
Okay.
I believe my tenets are simple. And there's 3.
Okay.
Number 1, learn all you can. That is my first tenet.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it.
Number 2, teach to others all they will learn and all that you can. And 3, my apologies, there are 4 tenets. I'm still new at this.
Apparently we both are.
3, protect those places where knowledge abounds. Do not allow them to fall to ruin or disuse, or allow those who wish them harm to succeed. And 4, as you are learning all you can, seek out and collect pieces and items of knowledge or things that are unknown to be learned from. That's it. Those are my tenets.
Okay.
What are those tenets that you believe you can follow? Will you learn what you can?
Yes.
When others ask to be taught, will you teach them what you can?
Absolutely.
If you see places of knowledge and learning, museums, libraries, or the like, being left or broken or pillaged, will you defend them?
Yes.
And will you, through your travels, seek out items of knowledge or things that are unknown so that we may learn about them?
Absolutely. That's all I did when I was growing up. Minus the defending part. I was a little too small to do that.
I'm well aware. So, my requirements then. My first requirement: follow the tenets to the best of your ability. I don't expect perfection, it would be foolish to expect a flawed being to achieve perfection. So I just ask you, fellow lieutenants, to the best of your ability. Requirement number 2, try to stay alive.
That I can do.
Third and final requirement. Do not pledge yourself to be the champion of another deity. I will not say you only need to worship me for all time. There are other deities, and they are powerful, and they have their uses. But do not pledge yourself to one of them. That's it. Those are my tenets. Those are my requirements. Are those things you can abide by?
Absolutely.
Then I would be honored to take you as my champion.
I'm just gonna bow or kneel in, mental capacity.
He will place his hands on your head. Gain a +10 to each knowledge skill.
Bullshit. Nice. Where's the which one?
Keep going. Right there.
Ah.
So it's the better miscellaneous because that's trend, so +10, +10, +10.
Sweet.
Gain a +10 to insight.
He's right above it. Go back down.
Ah.
Damn.
And you will be granted a magical suit of armor.
Sweet.
I went to the wrong side of the tracks.
Well, you have
Does that pair with your sword that you have now from him?
You just pledged with a minor deity, or a minor demon.
Yeah.
And you went
But he was a minor deity!
Yeah, that's one of like
You can't have all minor deities, Jaimie, okay? You have to share.
That was one of a billion minor demons.
Yeah.
Plus, you basically got to be scary, crazy shadow nuclei.
You just absorbed the demon.
Yeah.
You can contract with another demon.
So you saved one of the demons? Like,
Yeah.
Hey, come here. Let me take you. You want to be my friend? Cool. Guess what?
No.
2 days later, I'm going to take you and eat you, so there's that.
Yeah. So I assumed my human contract.
You're a very interesting...
No more?
Your demon contract is no more, yes.
Okay,
You're a very
fine.
interesting...
Don't get what anymore.
He can summon one, summon as a free action.
No, you ate him.
So,
You have that ability.
Oh, I have that ability?
That's why you also didn't lose the power points.
You gained his power.
So I just say, I can now, instead of may request of Darwick.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
No, you do.
You should still do it as a formality. Hey, daughter, I know you're not here, but are you cool if I eat another demon?
Well, thanks.
Yeah, no, you just absorbed him into you.
Okay.
You proved yourself more powerful than little demon.
That's scary on a whole different level.
You just ate Chibi Demon.
I guess I should.
You ain't make dogs, you haven't got to the Red Robin level, and then you haven't got to Bad Daddy's level. You're moving up in into the food chain.
And he was just a single cheeseburger. It wasn't even a triple patty.
He was a dog.
You're a single patty.
Okay. Well, now I know.
Yes, you do.
Does the armor work with the staff and the sword that me use?
I'm sure he's going to send you information. He got the sword already. Yvonne gave it to him before he left the bar.
Yeah, are you giving it back to him?
Well, I was going to, but I'm gonna
Now you know not to.
Yeah, now this went a whole better direction, so.
I thought you said, did he give it to you? Not, were you going to give it back? My apologies. I misunderstood what Jaimie said.
Alright, so you've done that. You are now champion of Zeraton.
Sweet. Do I wake up with the armor on, or is it?
No armor.
I feel like it's something that you call upon.
Yeah, I think so. Even cooler.
So is this the next day?
Troll hunter.
It is.
Nate, check your phone.
Where'd we all sleep?
I assume we just kind of laid down on the grass somewhere.
Hey, so you know how some of us picked up our tents?
I have no idea if I had my tent down or not. I really
You did
don't
not.
remember.
The only tent that was left in the loghouse was mine that he broke. Everybody else picked up their tents.
I thought we put them back down again though.
We haven't slept since we've been back. Maybe we did. I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No? Yeah? I can't remember.
Everybody's tent. We just slept in somebody's house. We'll just say you're dead because we have to rebuild it.
We just walked in. Hello, we're here. We're getting your mattress. Have a nice night.
There is something I would like to do. Before everybody wakes up on the second day, Felix is going to get up and find somewhere secluded on the island.
Okay.
And he is going to build a little meditation type area.
Okay.
And he is going to physically hurt himself. He's going to, now that he has learned that that the arm is able to become physically detached, he's going to take the dagger to his arm and hope that he can put it back together. Take it off using the dagger. He's going to lay the staff down and lay the arm on top of it, and he's going to meditate to try to be able to see a glimpse of Wisp. Not Doctor, just see a glimpse of it.
Make a check and tell me why.
Any check?
And tell me why.
Oh, that's hard.
What you're wanting to do, there is no check for, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So what check are you making and why?
Oh, you want me to tell you that before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I could veto it, but.
Okay. So, going to be using a willpower check.
Okay.
And the reason for that is that he is just willing to let himself go and hoping that because he has a greater attachment to the two items that were found with Wisp, that it will be able to get him what he's looking for.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
That two is going to be all 7 months apparently. All right, that's going to be 27.
Okay. As you open your eyes,
you see the green cloaked figure from the Shadow School sitting across from you. And then Wisp lowers her hood. What do you do?
Sorry. I'm trying to do better.
Why? Why try to do better? Have you been giving your best?
I seem to think so, but people around me keep dying.
Like who?
Oh, tall blue guy. He got frozen. He froze to death. Was able to protect him.
I seem to remember him still walking around a little bit after that, though.
My brother almost got taken over.
Did you protect him?
No, because everything I did back. It's not enough.
So you just want to do more than your best, is what I'm hearing.
I guess.
Why do it alone?
Because it's my burden to bear.
But why? Why does it have to be your burden? Didn't we face everything together? Didn't you struggle and fail again and again and again on your own? And it wasn't until you joined our troupe with that damn harmonica of yours that you actually started to live?
Just feel like every time I lose myself. I question everything. What I could have done.
What you could have done about what? What is so eating away at you? My dear. She'll reach out and place a hand on yours. On your hand that's still there. You can tell me anything you know.
Shouldn't have been you that night.
Yes, it should have. It was my time. As much as I wanted so much more time with you. I wanted so much more. We still had the entire Western countries to travel, you and I. We barely even got through a third of what there was. Still had years taken from us. But that was then. It's been years. Why
Why haven't you? Why are you still so lonely? You're with your brother now, and you take every chance you get to run. Like right now. You could be sitting here with someone else. And you're here just talking to a ghost. You could be here with your brother. You could be here with that big blue guy. Could be here with that blue-haired lady. And you're here all on your own.
I just miss you.
I miss you too.
And I just feel lost right now. But when I'm with you, I'm not.
Do you have to visit me alone? Do you have to remember me only when you're on your own?
I just have a hard time telling people about you. Because I liked it.
You didn't let me down. I let you down. I didn't prepare you enough for when it was my time to go. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that I didn't give you the chance to say goodbye. I spent a long time looking at you from afar, and then longer by your side. And I was so grateful for the time we got to spend together. Together. You can find that now. I'm not saying that you ever need to love someone again the way you loved me. And in fact, selfishly, even as a ghost, I don't want you to. But you have companions. Do you have to run from them? Or can you run with them? Are they holding you back? Or are you holding yourself back around them?
I pull out the pages that I had for the individual people that I was originally writing songs for. I put those on the pile. I've lost my will to feel joy. I've held these pieces of paper for a very long time. And there's just so much disconnect now between what I felt when I was with you to now. And it's hard seeing the people around me suffer, and there's very little to what I can do.
That certainly makes me sad. And as much as I want to just take you into my arms and make it all okay, it's not your time yet.
I know. I still have things I need to do here, but...
Can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
You won't have to wait long. How about we do this last little bit together? You and I. You have to make me a deal if I'm going to help you. Don't leave them behind until it's time. Don't run from them. And when it's time, let them hold you like you held me.
Yeah.
Please, until it's time, stay safe. But call on me whenever you need. She will lean forward and kiss you on the forehead. And then her body will kind of shimmer and put itself into your arm, your metal one. And I will send you your new power.
Okay. Okay. So after that, I'll just sit there for a little while longer, and then get back into town.
All right. Hazel.
Okay, do I have to put the arm back?
You kind of set it up there, and your body stitches itself back to it.
Hazel's trying to just help around town.
Okay.
2 days. Just got here. Like.
All right.
When I get back to town, were you gonna say something? Sorry. How can I make it to where I can portray or see Hazel now with the staff? I just have to consider her an ally. Is that correct? Okay.
That's part of the power I'll be giving you.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind this.
Gwyneira,
Mm-hmm.
what you doing?
Just helping around
I
town.
want to see what's on your ankle.
Yeah, I guess that's probably.
Put on?
Yeah, can I use my new power point window? Magical abilities.
Yes, I totally forgot about that a minute ago.
What can I use?
I
I mean, I know I tried before, and I couldn't.
Could you try going to the blacksmith?
I doubt the blacksmith would know anything about it.
Okay, so what we could do is you could ask around town if there's somebody who's maybe a basic enchanter.
You also might have somebody who's got a connection to the deity of knowledge.
Good point.
You should share that information with everybody.
Well, that he was the deity of knowledge, or that I just think he was champion?
Everything.
Haven't relayed that info yet.
I mean, you all knew that he was a deity of knowledge.
And I know that you can talk to him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come over and kick you with that foot and be like, hey, can you...
What a great way to have somebody
I mean, it's not like I can kick you very hard, probably. My physicality is poor.
You should kick his head pole. And break it.
You're friends with that deity of knowledge, yeah? Can you see if he can maybe help me figure out what the hell this is?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Well, you woke me up. I was having a beautiful.
Just the way you said it. Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah, I was waking up.
I didn't wake you up. I was doing it, we were just around town.
Yeah. I'm really tired.
You woke up Nick, not...
not Xander. I guess I'll just ask, I'll just ask Zartan if he would know or draw on the knowledge of if he knows what that bracelet is, or that anklet.
Make a knowledge check.
All right.
At advantage.
All right.
And did that just go up too?
I'm assuming just my highest knowledge one.
Yeah, I mean, you could use your lowest, but,
Yeah, no, right then. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's go with the 4. It's 14. Bad luck.
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, I'm gonna look that one.
You did just wake up.
Realize when you just woke up. Much better. 29?
Alright.
You went from a 16 to a 29.
Because I rolled a 19, not a 3.
Alrighty. I will send you the stats on your...
Sounds good.
Yeah, simply blah, 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 blah. Insert info here.
I don't speak gibberish.
Hello.
Hold on.
Tom.
He's gonna help for a day, but he's gonna take time. Sorry. I can hear myself.
Okay.
Test 1 2. Nope.
Alright, try again.
Trying again. Test 1 2 3 4. Perfect. I can't hear myself. I can actually speak now. Sorry. He's gonna take some time throughout the different days just to talk to each person individually. Member of the party.
Okay.
Who do you start with?
That's a good question. The dice decided Azazel.
We can check.
Perfect.
You leaving, huh? So you're leaving, huh?
Yeah, it looks like I am. I'll be back. I just won't be chasing around the countryside for these sites of power with you all.
How do you plan on keeping in touch?
Well, there's any number of ways. Raven, I can get in contact with any number of people who can get in contact with you. Lots of options.
Where do you think you're going first?
Actually, the capital to start off. Time to see who they actually put back in charge of this dung heap of a country.
Somebody not fit for it, probably.
Probably. And I'm sure that Delit is going to want that person to end up being me, so, you know.
Well, I guess you're just going to have to go fix that then, right?
That's the plan. Gotta find someone else, some other poor sucker to put on the throne.
Not me. Don't ask.
Don't worry, I won't.
Good. Well, how are you going to get back to the capital, that is?
Well, I was hoping to ask Raya to give me a lift. Otherwise, I'll fly. Slowly-ish.
Exhausting trip to fly.
Quite. But that's how I got here the first time.
Well, I'll put in a good word for you.
I appreciate that.
Of course. Tom will go back to doing whatever he was doing. Helping around.
Okay.
Next person. Felix!
You up?
How you doing? How you holding up?
What day is this? The first day or second day? Second.
Oh, he would have gotten to you on, second day.
Well, actually, I'm surprisingly feeling pretty good about myself right now.
Good. And how are you feeling about your brother?
Say that again?
How are you feeling about your brother?
Feeling a little indifferent right now. Just concerned that he's not going to be truthful in regards to if he starts to get a reconnection with Vulcus and we have to deal with something that we're not going to be able to handle at the present moment. But, he's got to live his life the way that he lives his life, right?
True. I never had siblings, but I had kids, and easiest way to make them be truthful with you is be truthful with them. You get back what you give.
It's actually very funny. I was in another roundabout way was told the same exact thing about a few hours ago.
Good advice.
I agree.
To heart. And what do you think of our plan? Sorry, go.
No, I was just asking how you're doing. I was going to essentially ask the same question. What do you think of our plan?
If everything goes right, then we have nothing to worry about, but nothing seems to go right, so we just have to figure it out along the way.
Planning really works 10% of the time. Everything else is improvised, right?
No plan survives meeting the enemy.
Exactly.
I'm good. I'm tired.
I didn't know Dave.
Go.
I didn't know Dave was cooking tired.
Not getting much sleep does that to you. We all get exhausted at some point.
You getting too old for this shit?
Like 2,000 or 3,000 years to do that, yeah.
Not even that.
You gotta stop playing with your rock when you gotta be going to sleep, man.
It's not even that. It's almost dying.
Yeah.
Perspective, what's important.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Not your fault. I know what I signed up for.
That's fair. So.
But, still think I'm gonna take a step back.
It's understandable.
Go with Raya.
Yeah, I kind of figured that. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to notice that she hung back and didn't immediately walk out of the tavern, and then a few hours later, or however long it was. I mean, time is irrelevant for you because how old are you? So, but I mean, yeah, it doesn't take a genius, and you know, if that's what you gotta do, that's what you gotta do. I respect that. But I am going to give you something. I would like for you to hold on to. And then when we meet again, I would like for you to return it. Please.
I can do that.
I'm going to pull out the parchments that had the start of his stuff on it.
Okay.
I'm going to hand that to him. And if you could just do me a favor and anything of interest, just write it down for me on these parchments for me.
I will.
And this isn't the end.
No. It never is.
And then I'm going to just extend my hand out for a handshake.
I'll take it back.
Wherever your journeys may take you, just know that you always have a place here.
Thank you. I'll be back, and I'll be around. And he takes a letter out and hands it to you. Don't open it yet.
Oh, I get a letter too? Wow.
You do. You get a letter with an envelope, sealed and everything.
You said not to open it?
Not yet.
He was in the midst of cutting it open.
I just found respect for my fellow teammates. I will do that later.
It's for everybody.
Oh, and you're trusting this with me? I mean, let's face it. The whole thing at the bar was a little uncomfortable, me taking charge. It felt a little weird. But reading your...
You'll do good if you...
While we were there, just kind of reading your demeanor, just kind of seemed you were checking out a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. But...
I was listening, it's just...
Yep, I understand.
We
all have different paths, and sometimes those paths don't always intersect with each other, but they will come back.
You'll do this group good. I know this.
Yeah.
Makings of a great leader in you.
Shit. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Of course.
And then I awkwardly walk away.
Awkward slide.
Shade into black.
Gwyneira's next.
Me? Okay.
How are you doing?
Hi, Hi.
How tall are you?
5'6".
Hello.
I think I can hover slightly higher, right?
I believe 5'7".
I can get up slightly higher.
An inch.
What about to his crotch?
Hover like
that.
Not his breast.
He comes
Tight.
only 8'10".
Only.
How are you holding up? You seem to have something happen back there. You good?
I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't happen again, and I'm worried that it's going to, but I guess the episode, yes, it is. But I guess the only thing I can do at this point is just continue trying to control it.
Has it happened before?
It's happened at least once that I know of, but there may have been times that I didn't know.
This time went better than last time, yes?
What?
This time went better than last, yes?
It did, because this time I was able to bring myself back, but I'm not sure if I will always be able to do so. Last time I had to be knocked unconscious.
You killed Daddy in the process.
Bonk.
Yeah. A lot of people got hurt.
Well,
At least ones that matter. But most of them didn't matter, but you know.
as long as you continually improve, I think you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I will start working on hopefully being able, or continue working on hopefully being able to do with that.
Listen, I don't think I'm sticking around. I'll be
Okay.
back, but
You've got things to do and people to see, I understand.
life to contemplate. Death almost does that to you.
Yeah, I get that. I do.
Especially for an immortal being.
Yeah, when it gets close to being done, sometimes you want to just go and live life.
Exactly. Now, keep eyes on the boys. They, you know how they are.
Yeah, I'll do my best, but I'm not sure I can control them.
I don't think anything could. Not even a god could get in the way of that.
That's true.
Reputation.
Husky boys with Hollands.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say I'm sure they'll tame with age, but I don't think they will.
It'll all work out.
It will. And I feel like they told us that they haven't really been together for a while, so I think that they still have their own stuff to work out with each other. So hopefully they can start working on that.
As siblings, they still love each other at the end of the day.
It's
It's
true.
their family.
Definitely. Well, I wish you luck on whatever travels and whatever places you go. And I hope
Thank you. What was that?
I hope you can find happiness.
I was already happy.
Their joy in life.
Yes. Well,
We
I'm sure I'll be back.
can see you and we're still around when you do come back.
Still gonna be a port of call and home. Island. Oh, and take care of Ringo.
I will do my best to take care of you. Make sure you give a good pat goodbye before you leave.
Definitely will.
She'll be looked after. I'm sure if I can't, I'm sure some of the others, I'm sure Felix and Xander have some affection for her, so they'll help as well.
In case you forgot the session where Felix tried to eat her.
And one of us just getting drug along by her, screaming.
One of us will be taking the feet. And one where, no, where it's the war rider one.
Last but not least,
Yeah, I think too.
Yeah. Yeah. All of us are so awkward in this group. We're just like, okay, awkward, wave goodbye.
It's one of those social things we've never learned how to actually end conversation. We just slowly back away out of a room.
Well, I wish you luck. Slowly shuffle out the door.
She like that.
small talk was never easy. Xander, walk with me.
Xander, your turn.
Okay.
I'll start walking towards the forge.
Well, welcome back to this. Still practicing.
Are you still going to continue your craft even after Volkis? Sorry. Zach texted me something.
Yes, even after Volkis.
You're still going to continue to practice.
Yes. The love of crafting was there far before she ever came into the picture. Oh, I will keep practicing until the day I drop.
Good. Do not give this up, for this is how we express ourselves as craftsmen. I would hate to see a good craftsman go to waste.
Couldn't agree more. Hope you're still practicing too. Or will continue.
I will. You always know this.
Yeah. You're the third person I met in a long while that actually liked crafting besides Felix.
It's therapeutic.
Definitely.
I spent a lifetime, many lifetimes, some might even say, perfecting it, but there's still much to learn.
Most definitely.
I'm leaving with the Raya.
You're taking off? Like,
I am.
permanently?
Probably.
Hopefully you'll swing by every now and then.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be back. Even just to kick you in the nuts, just to remind you. Your brother's still a dick.
Oh. That's probably that's yeah. Yeah, I think you'll be happy on the Raya.
I'm sure I will too. Well, regarding your brother, don't lie to him.
Which email
Oh, I won't.
Which email are you using? For just in general.
Just do the 34 one. There you go.
I spent too long with my child lying to him, and I didn't know the full extent of what he went through, but I have a good idea of what happened, and I know he doesn't need that, especially from me. So there's no no more of that.
Good.
Going forward.
I've seen what that can do to siblings.
So it's the reason that we don't speak to our other siblings anymore. So
Keep that in mind. We are all concerned for you.
no, I'm for sure I have the Volcus thing under control now. So no far we can get this done.
I will keep my eye out for anything that might be useful for you guys. Try to send it back this way.
That'd be absolutely helpful.
Figure out what this damn mortar does. For the love of God.
I'll take a crack at it once we get the anvil, just once, just to see what it does. But then that anvil going deep in the ocean, or back to that school that we went to. Either way, it's going to wish.
A good idea.
But I will definitely write you if you're not there and let you know what it does.
Thank you. Slowly, side shuffles away.
I'm just gonna go back to work. I'm just gonna take care, and I'm just gonna go back to hammering. Try to make it less awkward.
I would have helped them. Just no talking.
Yeah.
Alright, Ilhan, what now?
Raya.
Alright.
Where is she?
She's at one of the beachheads next to Dagger Beach. Starting to organize the creation of a wharf.
Well, how's it going?
Well, it's day one, so slow.
Always is, but you said 7 days.
Yeah.
Where are we headed to once it's finished?
We?
I did not misspeak.
Well, do you have any requests?
Yeah.
Deliver us to Sypetia.
I think we can make that happen.
And we have oceans.
Yes, there is. Plenty of good wind.
Even if there isn't, it's magic.
You're right. I don't quite need the wind to move. And she is just going to jump upwards and throw her arms around your neck.
Perfect.
Nice.
And that is where we will end for tonight.
Thanks for watching our Pillars of Sypetia video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to check out our other campaign going on right now, the Library of Taba. We're a pretty great group over there, and we look forward to seeing you in both places. Thanks for watching again. Tune in next time.